Okay, this is a review of the materials that I got in the Sketchbox, and this is a video. The other video was filmed last night. So, and I experimented with the materials this morning, and I thought, and the only reason why I do these videos at nighttime is because it's quiet, and I'm not constantly interrupted by the phone, and I'm not, my husband doesn't come in through, and, because I feel odd talking, because he'll think I'm talking on the phone or something, and he'll come in and, and who are you talking to? So it's better if I'm just by myself, and it's nice and quiet, and there's no phone, nothing like that, to interrupt me. So anyway, all right, so, the watercolor pencils that I mentioned last night that I said I had a set of, I have a set of General's watercolor pencils. I do not have Derwent, so this is really, really nice. And this water brush, it's more like a water pen, because the tip of it is, it works more like a marker. I should say water marker, because it works more like a marker than it does a pen. Than it does a brush, I'm sorry. And now I have a water brush. I do have a water brush. And how you usually fill the water brush is, you take it, of course you take it apart. Oops. Take it apart here. Take it apart, and then you squeeze, and then you get the water in that way. However, this one's a little bit different. There's a plunger on this end. And you pull the, you set it down in water like this, and then you pull up on this end right here until it goes, until it fills up with water, and then you turn it upside down, and then you push the plunger back down, but it will not go, you won't spurt. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know how to fill this thing up. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what the heck? How do I do this? I tried to do the other way, with the squeezing right here, and that wasn't working. I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? So thank goodness for YouTube and people out there who know what the heck they're doing, because I went on YouTube and I found somebody who had a set of these brushes. He had like a package of 3, and one of them happened to be this one, and yeah, so he demonstrated it, and I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. So this was really, really cool. I really enjoyed working with it. I think I prefer a regular water brush rather than this one, because I don't like the tip it's hard. However, having said that, it's kind of cool because you can write with it too. It's like, you can treat it like, you treat it like a marker. So actually this was quite cool. And then I forgot to say yesterday what color this double-sided marker is, and it is a pale pink. And I found that out because I was like, this isn't a black pen, is it? And no, it wasn't. It was a pale. I didn't bother to look at the color on it, so I apologize for that. Okay, now for the paper, I still got water in the marker. I still got water in this brush, so I keep getting moisture on my fingers. Okay. All right, here is what I came. Now this is this is the one that's translucent. This is what I came up with this one for this. The paper is really smooth, and it doesn't absorb water. It does. The water gets onto it okay, but I think you could probably drench this thing in water. But this is what I came up with. It's not much. I was just experimenting. Not one of my better pieces, I will admit. It's just like, I was just fooling around, trying to do like a landscape type of thing. And now I could erase this if I wanted, because I demonstrated yesterday where you could actually erase all this. Now I could erase it, but I like to keep my quote-unquote mistakes, because now I would like to kind of make this into a bigger painting, only more detailed. This was just kind of like, trying to figure out how to use it, and the materials and stuff. So anyway, and now I've seen people use the watercolors where they take their watercolor brush, and they dip it on, they dab it onto the watercolor pencil, and maybe put a little bit of water, in a little water, in a little dish, or, and do it that way. Well, I didn't do it that way. I kind of drew on it first, and then I used the marker. Or not the marker, but the water brush, because I keep wanting to say marker, because it's more like a marker than it is a brush. But anyway, that is from the translucent one. You really can't really see through it, but it's very, very, it's very smooth, and I mean, it does hold water real well. I mean, I think if I dunked this in water, it probably would not. You know how paper usually disintegrates? I doubt this would disintegrate. I'd rather not do that, because I've got something on it. I guess I could, but I didn't have any problems doing with the watercolor. I had no problems doing it, working with it on this paper. It doesn't have any teeth, though. I think that's the only thing I don't like, is that it doesn't have any teeth. It's just too smooth for me. But this is be really good to make like little cards or something, to give friends and that kind of thing. Okay, that was that one. And then the next one, I actually worked from a photograph that I had. This is what, and I do actually like how it came out. This is my favorite. Of the three I did, this one is my favorite. So there we go. This one is actually my favorite, and it's just a little flower that I took a photo of in Hawaii, and it was on the ground. I tried to get the texture of sand, but I didn't do a very good job of it. But still, I do like it. I do like it because it's a little solitary purple flower, and I probably didn't need to do around it in black, but I actually like it. I like the results that I got from it. So I mean, I don't know how to describe the paper. It's just so smooth, and now I did try to erase some of it on the edge here, and I actually did erase some, but I thought, no, I don't want to erase anything. I actually like this, so I won't. It's one of those things I'm not going to. And this one is this one was done on the medium. Oh, hold on a second, get my glasses on here. Yeah, this one was done on the medium Yupo paper. And then the next one was done on the heavy paper. Now, I'm not really happy with, and you can definitely feel it because it's a lot thicker. It's a lot thicker than this one here. It's a lot thicker than this paper. But anyway, I'm not really happy with this one here. I don't know. I had problems with this marker, getting it to be as bright as I wanted it to be, because this is supposed to be like a red flower, but it was not. It just was not coming out right. I'm not really. I sort of like it, but I think this particular kind, and this was at the photograph was taken at Waimea Falls, and there's like this beautiful botanical garden right before you get to the falls, and I had taken a picture of one of the plants there, and it was they had these humongous gigantic leaves, and I actually like how this came out. It's just, see, you can see in the background, I mean, if I did it with a brush, I think it would have come out a lot smoother. I did try to treat it like a brush, like a regular water brush. I couldn't get, I like it, but then I don't like it, if you know what I mean. I think my favorite, though, is definitely this one. And you can definitely tell that this paper is a little bit heavier and thicker. You can definitely tell you can feel it. But like I said, I mean, it does take water really well. It doesn't, the paper doesn't come up. If you've got too much water on it, don't worry about it, because it will not come up. That is one good thing about this, and it's still very, very smooth. You don't feel any, how sometimes if you get it really wet, you can feel the little rough paper. You don't feel that. I mean, and I got it pretty wet. I kept going over it, trying to get this background, because the original background in this is really, it's dark. So I was trying to, combine the two, the green with the black. And I don't know, I like it, but it's not one of my favorites. But anyway, that is a review of the Sketchbox materials. Let me know what you think. Which one of these is your favorite? Do you like one above the other ones? I probably will use the rest of that paper. I'm going to go through my photographs from Hawaii and see what else I can come up with. I'm trying to get these to stand up, and they don't want to stand up. There we go. put something in front of them. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let's say this 1, 2, and 3. So let me know which ones you think, which you like the best. It was fun. It was fun working with the materials, and I definitely look forward to the next box, because this is exciting. It's really getting me back into my art, making me try different things. You know, I still like this. I really do like this middle one. I really like this one the best out of the three. I really like this one the best. I could see myself printing up a whole, you know, bunch of like not greeting cards, but what do you call them? Not address cards, business cards with my name and everything on it. I really like, say, with this on the front and then on the back. You know, I really like this one. This is my favorite out of the three. This is my favorite. And this one was just, like I said, this one here was just goofing, you know, just trying out the materials before I did anything else. But anyway, that is a review of the Sketchbox for May. Let me know what you think of these three. You know, comment down below. Subscribe if you like, you know, if you like my videos. You know, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you hated it, which is fine. I can take criticism too. You know, if you say, that sucks, that's okay too, because I can take criticism. Because not everybody's going to like what you do. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to say, ooh, wow, that's so pretty. Ooh, I like that. Not everybody's going to do something like, oh, man, that sucks. She doesn't know what the heck she's doing. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So, I mean, it's a learning, even in art, it's a learning process. But you know, you really cannot go wrong in art. You really can't, you know, to me, all art is beautiful. Even the most simplest line drawing, stick figure, whatever. It's beautiful because that was from that artist. That's what that artist thought was beautiful. But that's just me. Anyway, it was fun, and I know I usually wait for the next Sketchbox before I show you the materials. I mean, before I, you know, give you my results of what I did. But this time I thought I'd do a little bit different, and maybe I'll do that from now on. You know, I'll get the Sketchbox or Smartbox or whatever, and the next time, you know, the only one I haven't done yet is the Smartbox that I mentioned a couple of videos ago. I still haven't done anything with it. Not that I'm afraid to, but when I do it, I really want it to come out nice, because it's something I've never tried before. At least with watercolors, I'm familiar with watercolors. Okay, well, that is the end of this video. I will not make it too long. The last one was pretty long, and I don't want to do this one really long. Anyway, I hope wherever you are in the world, you are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. Behave, don't get into trouble, or try to stay out of trouble if you can. Till next time, God bless. Bye!